Have you ever asked yourself, how can I be a light, whether it's to my community, to my family, to my friends in my own life, to my peers, to my opposition, to anyone that comes across my life? How can I be light? How do we be light? How are we to be light in this world? And what do we mean by that?
Good. Well, number one, before we become light, we have to be to at least to have seen the light, to know what is the light. Because how can I be light if I don't know what is light, if I have not seen the light? So number one is I have to see it. Number two is the light itself. Like if you have one candle is giving light, the other candle is off.
Right.
It has this candle that it's off to go to the source and to rekindle to get the light. So number one, there must be light, and number two, this the one who is in dark to go and to take light from the source.
So okay, so the only way that you can become light is to be around it.
Around it and in contact, connected.
Okay, all right. So does that mean that if you're not already light, if you've not yet been connected, that you're by default automatically in darkness?
I am in darkness, and I have zero light coming from me because I did not did not connect myself to the source of light.
And just a side comment or side question is, are there different layers of light, or is it just once you have the light, then that's it?
No, for us as a human being, we are talking about spiritual lights. It's like physical lights. Yes, there are degrees of intensity. There is a bulb like 10 watt. There is 50, 60, 200, and 2,000, and so on.
Okay.
Yes, but the more I am close to the source of light, the more I will reflect bigger intensity and density of light.
Okay, so can you give us an example? Give me an example of how, if I don't have the light and I'm around somebody who does, how do I, number one, how do I identify that they have it, as opposed to be in denial or try to search for something that I don't see? That's number one. Number two, how do I connect with it?
Okay, now actually from the viewers, there are few girls or young men like your age, they are seeing in you, men or women, they are seeing in you, they say, you know, these guys that are talking, they have something I don't have. So that means anyone who does not have light, God has created in him a conscience. And that conscience, it's like alarm bell telling that person, the owner of that conscience, is this is right, this is wrong, this is dark, this is light. Okay?
But isn't this debatable, though? What
No.
you may consider wrong, I may consider right, and vice versa.
Oh, no, no, no. There are facts in this world, like, let's say, peace and fear. There's no debate here. Peace is peace, fear is fear.
Right.
Black is black, white is white.
Right.
I'm saying...
But to some people, black may be white, and to other people, you know, white may be black. But you're saying on the level of what? Just in general, or?
I'm sorry, I misunderstood your question. What do you mean?
Like when you say that, when you identify somebody with the light, they have something that I don't have, but
Yes.
I want it.
Yes.
Are you talking, can you explain?
Yeah. For example, let's say I am addicted to cocaine and alcohol and smoking.
Right.
I know I am in chain.
Right.
Okay, and I see somebody else, he is free from these habits,
Yeah.
okay, and other habits.
Yeah.
I know that person has freedom. I don't have it. I wish I'll be like that one, but I am in chain. I cannot deny my problem.
So going back to the second question is, how do we connect with those people who have what we don't have? Assuming that what they have is light and not darkness, because darkness and pleasures of this world is also enticing. They also entice the younger generation. So it's assuming, we're making a big assumption for our audience, is that what they have is something that is godly and not from the enemy.
By the way, those who are in light or who are reflecting the light of God, we don't go to them. We go to the source of light, whom they are reflecting the source. Who is the source? Is God Himself. So we need to go to the source, and that one He will give me. So number one is, for example, by total obedience to the source. Number two is walking in the light, because there are two groups of this world, in this world. One group, they are walking in light. The other group, they are walking in darkness. And those who are walking in darkness, they know themselves that they are lost. They know themselves they are chasing after the wind, but they are enjoying the sin. Now, however, those who are walking in the light, they may be suffering. They are poor. They have a lack of money or whatever, but they do know that they are the winner by the end of. Why? Because their master is the source of light. The other group, they know their master, it's shakable. Okay? And finally, it's those who are walking in the light, they have been rescued from darkness. And also, they not only they have been rescued from darkness, but God has given them a vision to go and rescue others.
Okay, very good. Any final comments before we end the show?
No.
Okay, very good. Well, we will see you next time. And today's question was how to be light. How can I be light?